question is going to be is how many people are going to come in? Oh, I need to get that changed, don't I? Don't know if I'm going to be able to change that. Join stream. Content. New. Customize. Watermark. Change. That should be okay. Hey, there we go. Change the little emblem in the bottom. No, we don't want to unlist it. No. You have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice. Right. Oh, we have one view. Hello, viewer, and welcome in. Drop yourself in the chats if you'd like. Let me know who you are. I'm just getting the final bits set up. I know usually I'm always ready and going for the stream without a problem, but tonight I'm a little bit behind with everything. But then again, it makes a change for me not to be on timer with something for a change, not be, one of these sticklers for routine and this, that, and the other. So, how are you guys doing? We're up to 4 viewers now. So, we're getting this slowly. Obviously, because the stream wasn't announced, so obviously, I don't know how many people's going to come in tonight, but hey ho. Excuse me. Right, now, I need to find a copyright free set of music. What do you want to play? And D. Right. Can't even find the bloody letters now. Oh, Botrix is finally jumped in. Right. Made by NCS. Best copyright-free music, safe to use on YouTube or Twitch streams. Royalty-free, no copyright music, no copyright sounds. So it sounds good. So let's give it a go. Saturday night's alright for fighting. Okay. Is it playing? No, it's not. Gotta love technology. I think it's definitely my Wi-Fi box. It's just not wanting to do much. Are we going to play or are we going to sit there and do nothing? My God. It'd just be easy for me to sing myself, although I'd definitely turn you all away. Might as well keep doing those helps while I'm at it. Ooh, start a poll, start a questionnaire. Oh, it crashed. Always the case. Always the case. So, guys, what do you think of the new image for the channel? Yeah? Okay. And super chat and super stickers are on the line. Right. Let's try that one again. Oh, ew. That's actually quite loud. Wasn't expecting it to be that loud. Right. That still seems a bit too loud for me. That sounds a bit better. I don't have any viewers. Figures. I know I can't bloody hear it. That's alright. Yeah. Alright, let's get you repaired. Hello! Hello, my viewer. Welcome into the show. How are you doing? We'll start off with some grinding. I'm hoping some more people will turn up. The downside of not announcing my streams ahead of time. Couldn't guarantee what time I was going to be starting tonight, so we'll just start and carry on from there. Really? Right. Let's get that there. So by all means, drop yourself in chat. Let me know what server you're from. Hey, Damien. How you doing, buddy? I bet they're good. I better know why. I'm probably not getting anything. Right, let's have a look for the... Right, let's go off that. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Options. Get shareable link. Copy. Right. Right, we'll push out a new. Right. And publish that one. And delete that one. There we go. Right, there we go. So we have 2 viewers now. I think the other viewer is me too, watching on TV. Possibility. You never know. But all the views make help it. I mean, I even got the monetization switched on, so effectively there should be no ads coming up on this anyway. So, but while we wait for more people to come in, let's get some grinding done on this. As soon as we get some more people, we start talking about various stuff. Say, David, been grinding the far too all. Oh crap! Yeah, I forgot about them. Suppose I ought to do them as well tonight, hadn't I? But what do you think of the that way? What about the image in the bottom corner? What do you think about that? I'm actually going to blame Stewie Doo for his suggestion of using AI. But hell, yeah, I had a few options given to me, but the AI just couldn't get what I actually wanted. It couldn't do a Starfleet uniform because of copyright. Thanks a lot. So, oh, yeah. So I was a little bit frustrated with that, and it can't do Federation starships again because of copyright, which is really annoying and frustrating to say the least. But hey ho. I've got the mythical Pegasus riding on top of a starship through a nebula. So I will say at least AI is pretty good at some of the drawings. Even Stewie Doo gave put some images up as well in the chat that was talking. I gotta admit, there were some of them quite funny. But I wouldn't expect anything less from Stewie Doo. So, Damien, how did you find the end? Oh, find this month then? I think it looks like it's just going to be me and you. Yeah, it's unique. So I'll definitely give the AI that. It was Copilot on Windows that I used. So yeah, I've got to admit, I think the grind was definitely a bit too much this month. But I think there's the one thing we kind of figured out from is it Mr. Tiger who created all this, and he did the same with half an hour to 45 minutes just to finish things. Yeah, I'm to be honest, those big lengthy SMSs where you had such a high point threshold, which could take that long to do. Yeah, I didn't even bother with them. I couldn't hit the levels that would make it easier for me, because either I haven't got the crews or my ships are just not good enough. But one thing I kind of noticed as well is some players that were going after their respective levels was using the ships at that level. So for like, if I wanted to hit 60, I would actually need the G5 Epic. But I don't know, it's just, I mean, I might miss something. I usually do. But we should be getting a specialty ship next month anyway. That should help with the grind a bit. Mostly using the cube, yeah. I still don't rate the cube. I really don't. My faction ships do better. They really do. I mean, but you could take out the survey, 70 surveys. That's not too bad. I mean, I've taken out 50. I've not been able to get any higher yet. Right. And this grind's just as bad as well. I mean, it's like I've got half an hour in universe. Cube is the way to go. If you level it up, it's a beast. Mine's maxed out for my tier. I can't get it any higher right now. And if I bring it up, literally, mine's as big as I can get it. I mean, obviously I need to get the G5 Epic to actually do that. So, yeah. Oh, it's field repairs, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it's supposed to be pretty good from Ops 58. But yet, I don't think it is. But I mean, it's like my board cube's, what, 617,000. But yet, if I put my Sanctus in, I'm at 938. Yeah, I've got the Metron Cascade as well, which increases my hull health. But my Sanctus is way stronger. And that's only tier 9. So, until after Ops 50. All right. It might have to be a case of that then. Oh, my lord. I've had a bit of a bad week. Nicked a thermos flask. Keep the water cool. Is that going to go back onto music? Don't know. Probably going to crash again, actually, that. Yeah, it's give it up for Ghost. Never mind. But hey ho. I thought I'd try and put some background music in today, but guess it's not going to work. It's funny, I unlocked the Enterprise D and eventually maxed it, but never became my primary ship because of how long it took. Yeah, to be honest with you, that's not a surprise. With a lot of the older players who've got the Enterprise a while ago, before this whole idea of scrapping jellies and Enterprise A's and using all those materials just to do the Enterprise D. And I think maxed out Enterprise Ds are actually going to become quite more common for level 60 and 61 players going through. Well, maybe not quite max, because the biggest headache is actually the Epic gas, and I will be doing a video on the Enterprise D when I finally get it, and I'm not far off. I'm at 407 blueprints so far. So, given the rate at which I can gain the credits and other sources where I can get the Enterprise D from, August is definitely an outside. It was definitely the longest it's going to take me to actually get all the blueprints and get the ship built. So, hello, welcome in everybody else who's come to join us. So I do have a couple of things to talk about this evening, but we'll get round to them. At the minute, I'm just grinding out reputation. Good old reputation. Trying to get my Klingon rep up to legend at least. And I seem to have a little bit of indigestion. Nice. Just what I don't need right now. Every time I go for a water. Every time. Yeah, I think Spotify's crashed. Have some milk. Yeah, I had a pint of that earlier. So, I don't want to keep drinking it. As much as I do love my milk, it's expensive. Let's get that cleared off. Oh, they've been doing them harders. What is it? It's Monday today, isn't it? Yeah. It was arenas this evening, wasn't it? And did I do arenas again this week? Nope. Arenas is just not for me. It's just not. I mean, when they start giving us other ways to gain the reputation for the Terran universe, I will get that sorted out and go through all the favors in there. But until then, yeah. Ugh. So bring up my charts. The devil? Hey Sean, welcome in, buddy. Okay. Don't quite want. The hurricane season started up soon. Whereabouts are you from, Sean? Hey Dave, welcome in, buddy. Say hurricane season. That sounds like the Caribbean. Yeah, you say yeah. I thought just as much. Yeah, around the Caribbean, southern part of America, isn't it? That the hurricane season comes through. And given the levels of wind that we've been having over here in the UK lately, they're not strong, but they certainly making the trees bloody move. And they certainly make you wash and swing on the line. Certainly. Here's the camera. Not there. That's the chat. Here's the camera. Here you guys are. Yeah, the amount of... It's been quite windy. I mean, we're finally getting some rain. And kids have come off on school holidays. And we've got a week of rain. Just what we wanted. Kids cooped up in the house. An autistic son cooped up in the house and not able to get on this trampoline. Eastern Pacific hurricane season has already started. Ouch. Eastern Pacific. Okay. Maybe I'm getting my directions wrong, but in the Pacific on the west coast of America, or maybe it's just something that you call it the Eastern Pacific. I don't know. And it would help if the music restarts as well, but guess we're not going to be having that tonight. And there I was going to put some tunes on. So how's it going, Dave, as well? Oh, hell. All right, take a deep breath. Ah, right. What do the 60s pay out? You're going to have to be... are you on about 6G? Oh, 60s. To be honest with you, not much difference than what it is in G5 for level 58s, 59s. It's not that much difference. Let's have a look. So let's just take this one for example. So we'll have a look at this one. Obviously, I'm not spending $20 to do this, but here, I mean, this is what you're getting out of this one for killing the Klingon hostiles. So Protomatter, Catalyst, Premium Dust. Yeah, pretty good, but yeah, it's... Yeah, let's see if I can find a material one for you. Oh. Doopy 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 doo. There you go. Rules of acquisition. This will probably be a good one to actually show you. So you're still getting only 2 shards of quark, but my parts deal here is 1.1 trillion. This is an average of what I would normally get as an Ops 60 player in events. So 1.1 trillion in steel. And then obviously you get a load of tokens, which is roughly about... Let's have a look at that. Yeah. It's about 1.3 trillion there. Oh, the 60 mirror hostiles. I was just doing the surveys, mate. But I can certainly send the protector back in. The hurricane names will be Andre Barrachant. Yeah. Bet Tanya's going to be a bitch. I bet Tanya will be a bitch. I've noticed you've not got one called... Oh, you have got one called Karen. You have got one called Karen in the list. Oh, yeah. That's going to be the one. That's going to be your bitch. So, oh, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here, Anna. So, well, I've got 10 minutes left. That's fine. So, basically, here it is. Reputation's pretty good. Okay. Thank you, Holly. So, reputation's pretty good. 315,000. And then... Yeah. I know for a fact though, if I actually if I'm continuous on it, I can get around about 300 million. Was it three? I think about 340 million. I worked it out at a few days ago. Yeah, it's still five-star patch. You won't get the 6-star stuff until you can get to this system. And at 531 watt range, I ain't going to reach that system anytime soon. I'm not far off from getting there though. It's going to take a few more upgrades to the protector to actually get there. So, but the one thing is this keeps me going, gets me the reputation. So, right. I have to go through all this bloody again. Right. But what I will say is just make sure you don't get blown up because you will lose everything that you've got. Right. It's just jumping straight back to adverts. Okay, so that's going to be a waste of time using that then. We'll just have to go back to finding the ones on YouTube. Oh. It's amazing what you find when you're actually looking for something else. Right. See. Here we go. Nice and quick. Have I tried the level 61 systems? 1 minute, mate. Alright. That's a lengthy bloody advert. So level 61. How long? Okay, let's have a gander, shall we? Mirror share on. PARELE. That should bring it up. There we go. So let's have a look. That's a 26 system. Now, Dave, I've not been able to get my rep up. Right, there we go. Let me know if that's too loud. Oh, mirror pylon. Right. We'll go have a look at that in a sec. But so, if we can get rid of all them. No, I'm still 1.1 million away. So, yeah, not getting anywhere fast with that one. And it won't be so bad, but it's like, once I've got to that, Mark of Khan, I'd be able to take up to the next level because I've already got it up to level 3. So now it's going to require the uncommon splicers to upgrade. But if I'd have got Augment Hunter up as well, it won't be too bad. But it's still working on that one, especially when you're only being paid. Get it up. Well, you're only getting 400 of these per day. That's ridiculously small for the amount that you're going to need it for. But on the flip side of the coin, once you do get through the loop and get to the point where you're needing the epics, these are going to be redundant. So, on one hand, it's a pain in the ass right now to source that, because you've got to stick with 400. Or if you're really grinding it out, you can get 800. Woo! But then, out of that, you need 320 in here. But if you want to go for the 2 chests, well, you can't do the 2 chests because it's like more than double than what you get out for the Wraith credits. So it's like, yeah, I can do the 2 chests when it comes round next, but then I can't do that piece of that. I can't do that favor, or I can't go for other stuff. It's like, yeah. But then, say in about 6 to 12 months' time, I'm not going to need the common credits or the uncommon credits. I'll be bashing against the epics. It's just the sheer grind and the sheer time it's going to take to actually do it. So, but right. Mirror. Oh, wrong one. Oh, bloody hell. I would help if I press the right buttons. We don't want exocomms. Right, so. Come on. M-I-R-R-P-A-R. That should be enough to get that one. There we go. No, I've not unlocked that system. It's not one I've gone after. But, right, let's have a look for the route to get to it quickly. Miracirus to Andoria to Tal City to Ranadad. Right, I'll try that route then. Inaccessible. Oh, it's still out there. It has, and it is it going to get any better next month? No, it's not. Even with the Reliant coming next month, it's not going to get any better. And just as a caveat, no, I don't know for definite the Reliant's coming, but come on. It's the Wrath of Karnak. There's a few hints been dropped about 1864. We know that's its registration number. Yeah, we know the Reliant's coming, so there's no point hiding it. I'm sure Bex and Scopley will be dropping it soon enough. But the downside is, well, it's not quite a downside because he still has the information. But the downside is that Rev's not going to have access to all that information anymore. And he's my primary source of information. So, and that bit, I really do feel Scopley have shit the bed massively. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. The next month is going to be the same. It's not going to be any different unless you buy the ship. And again, it's going to be 100 days to grind it out. Depending on the loot. Oh, it's put me in serious. Brilliant. Depending on what they do to source it. Is it going to be day one sourcing? No, it's not. It's going to be sourcing is going to appear after the month's finished. Yay, it's working for now. Yeah, so sourcing will be after the month's finished, and then you've still got another bloody 100 days to actually wait to get it. So you're still going to be grinding. By then you might Patreon. Yeah, you might just make Avenger Reputation by then. Might just make it. But yeah, I do agree that the grind's still going to be just as bad. And you just got to figure out the best way around it. Now, a lot of players I know have figured out a way around it by punching down. They've actually punched down. So I mean, it's like I'm hitting level 40s, bought out my Newton, maxed it out, and yeah, I can fill its cargo hold. It's just a shame it's only a 1.5 million cargo. Right. Nope, I require a walk range of 700 to get to that one then, Damien. So, nope, I can't reach that system. Oh. Oh. Bloody adverts. Always coming around when you don't need them. So, but yeah, so, but yeah, I do think Scopley have shot themselves in the foot by not giving Rev letting Rev keep his NDA. But Rev said, that's it. No, my strongest faction ship won't be able to reach it. It's only 627. The only ship I can get to reach that one is going to be both Voyager and NX-01. The only two ships. So I wouldn't put them in there. I wouldn't. They won't last 5 seconds. Show you if that's the length of the time the combat is. But yeah, anyway, talking about Rev Juice having to reapply for his NDA with Scopley's content creation program. Excuse me, I do think it's bad that they made all the NDAs reapply, but they turned around and told no one shall. He's not going to get renewed. They told Rev he's not going to get renewed. I think that's the only 2 victims so far of this. Obviously, Rev's already made his point, his case clear. He's not fussed, and now he gets to say what he wants. He doesn't have to watch what he's saying. I don't watch what I say, but and as for no one shall, I know for a fact he's got a job, so doing content is a lot harder for him to do. So, but on the upside, we still got DJ, and he said that he's happy to, he's happy that he's still got his. It is sad that we've lost the other 2, and he says obviously he can do a lot working from within inside the tent rather than the outside in terms of Scopley and helping the content creator program really get going. For those who have been following this channel a while, you know I've been waiting for the day of getting an NDA. That seems like it's a step closer. It's a question of are they going to take all of us that does content? I mean, there's quite a few of us now. Hey Nuts, welcome in. There's quite a few of us. There's Major Samo, there's Mini Abel, there is, now let me get the letters right, CBD2U as well, and all these guys do Twitch. There's not many of us that do actual YouTube. There's Jess, she's a German one if I remember correctly. She does YouTube. There's Outside View, he does a fair views, but he hasn't joined us yet. I'm just trying to think of other ones. Worthless Liar. Because there's a lot come to join us, but it's not just the streamers themselves. They've actually bought their mod teams. I'm the only one who doesn't have a mod team yet. I don't. But, yeah. Should I have a mod team? Yes, I should, really. But, at the minute, I've not started one up. So, eventually, I will start with I will get a mod team together. But, at the minute, it's simple. I just simply read chat, talk to you guys, play the game, and that's pretty much it. There's not much else to do, really. I mean, it's like, let's have a look at this. I mean, yeah, I can actually add moderators right now if I wanted to. Yeah, there's a few things I can see. But I will get around to doing mods. But as for the content creator program, it looks like it's finally getting started. It has been a long time coming. So yeah, maybe one day I'll actually have access to more information. I can make more content. But which crew did you like the best? I'm using Anorax now. Crew for what? You've been slacking around. I've not exactly been pulling my finger out. But yeah, you're gonna have to say which crew for what activity. We've got that many different activities in the game. Oh, and as well, we already know that this is coming next month. You're getting the Franklins in the Independent Archives. Oh, for the events. I slung what little currency I had into that one with the pink hair. Because I've still not been able to unlock her. But I chucked my currency in there. My lord, woo! I'm really getting a case of indigestion right now. That's not good. Hopefully that's going to calm down. Right, so where's my shit? Oh, I still got 21 minutes. The required crew. You know about these? You're going to have to be a little bit more specific, Nuts, about what events you're actually on about, because... I've got no idea what it is you're actually on about. Event from the Ark. Right. Yeah, I can only finished 22 hours ago, so... What, these ones? Probably not. There's a lot of events I didn't do this month. I mean, I've got Carol Marcus now. I know, shock horror. I didn't actually do the events. It's like this one. Are you seriously going to expect me to sit there and grind out 39 million points when the best hostiles that I can hit at the end of this one is a level 50s, 69,500 a time, right? 69,500. So let's put this in. 3959 divided by, what was it? 69552. Am I really going to stand there grinding out 570 hostiles to complete that event? What crew do I use for the augments? I'll put the crews up in the video I did. Loot crew for the level 40s. If we can just get it to move. And then this one. Realistically. So Hugh, Nurse Chapel, Tindy, Dane, and Boimer. Oh, no.
Fairy Max Power, our most powerful grease cutting formula to effortlessly tackle nasty baked on pans like this, with 4 times less scrubbing versus the next best-selling brand. Without
You had a crew, they had a...
time at the sink and more time together. Fairy Max Power, maximum power, minimal scrubbing.
How's biz, Ash? Great, especially with the help of zero accounting.
No, I know some events I could do which were a problem, like grinding out Gorn. That wasn't an issue, but because I could hit the level 60s. But when it comes to the new augment crews, no, I can't hit them. I can hit the 54s at most. Right. In that case then, Nuts, put your crew in the comments so I can actually see what you're at, because then it'll help me try and figure out what it is you're trying to ask. Because I'm racking my brains. You're saying like it's 49 events, but there's been that many events, I don't know what you actually... Because, like, you've had the Carnage challenges, so... all the events in here. So, like, are you on about this particular bucket? Which is telling you officers and below decks. Is this the one that you... Is this, like, one of the ones you was on about? Because if this is it, then I think we've nailed it. Where we needed it. Oh no, I participated in so much of the arc, but it's like things like this, no, I didn't bother with. Yeah, that's this. What to use on the bridge and what to use below deck. And I found these crews, some of the crews that they were suggesting, worse than the crews that I was using. I found these ones worse. Like, I mean, FKR, right, okay, fine. Hugh, Bolana and Divani, Tindy, yeah, absolutely fine, not a problem. On the bridge, again, Janeway, Tom Paris, I wouldn't put on the bridge. Not in a million years. The Doctor, yes, I would put on the bridge. No, this, Damien, this, I say this was yesterday's. I won't put Tom Paris on the bridge. He's a below deck officer for me. He's far more effective below deck. And then the other one that they've got is collecting officer shards. Yeah, that's easy. That one's easy enough to do. So yeah, could do that one. But is this what you was on about, Nuts? Is this what you was on about? Right, so it's these ones. No, I did selected ones. I kept looking in the bucket, but if it didn't take my fancy, then no, I didn't do it. But it's like Janeway's heroic. I mean, going in here and look, let's have a look. How many officers have I got maxed out? 10D. So I've only got one below deck officer maxed out there. So the rest will be just 2 points and 1 point. And then in here, not a single officer maxed out at rank 5. Not a single officer. So again, 3 points, 1 point, 3 points. That's it. Beating 2,400, that's a grind. On the points that I can do, that's a grind. I ain't going to waste my time doing that. I ain't. Plain and simple. So, but things like acquiring the officer shards, that's easy enough to do. Absolutely easy, because you can just literally use your transporter patterns and you complete that officer shard acquisition one, not a problem. Probably not many people got maxed officers in the free-to-play range, but again, it's the grind. So let's add up based on the bottom, based on the single bottom. So here you've got 7 points, right? 7 points there, and then you've got 4 points here. So that's 11 points. So you think about it, you're going after the faction ships. You're getting 11 points a kill, no matter who you're going after. So 2,400 divided by 11 points. 219 kills. I am not wasting my time killing 219 ships. No chance. I'm not wasting my time with that one. I'm sorry. I'm just not. There are some players who like to grind. Like those, who, especially on the free-to-play side, who already have got superior reputation with the Augment faction, and they did that on day one. They obviously love the grind, and hats off to them. I can't spend an hour sat there grinding and grinding and grinding. It's like for the... It didn't take you long. How many ships... Yeah, but... I would say how many ships were you using, but at the end of the day... I suppose you could split them out. Okay. You could split them over a couple of ships and grind the lower levels and do it that way. But you're still grinding 219 ships for that. No. Sorry, not. I mean, even with the Augment ones now, I put a ship out there in the morning and I'll do a grind on it. No, I'm not underpowered. That's the problem. I'm not underpowered. Here's my Sanctus right now. This is not the normal crew I'd use, but he's nearly 1 billion power. I am not underpowered in the slightest. How many per hull? Right, well, what level? Now we're going into this. What level? What level hostiles do you want me to say? Because I can tell you now, it varies wildly. Obviously, I don't think any of my officers are max, so 11 points were killed. Yeah, well, you see, there's a problem though. So if you don't know, if you don't give me a specific level what to go after, I can't tell you. So if we go up to the augments, right? But if we take that particular FKR event, I can kill the level 60s, not a problem. But do I want to spend ages flying around a level 60 system with a single ship, killing 220 ships? No. Right. Let's go to the augment space. Level 60s, can't kill them. Level 58s, can't kill them. Level 56s, depending on the crew I use, 1 or 2. 54s, as high as 4 or 5. 52s, 8 or 9. 50s, using the crew I've currently got on the Protector, with the Sanctus, that one, I went in after ages, and I killed a fair few of them ones, so that's... So, hijacks, 50s. So what, we start there, and as you can see, I took out a fair whack of them. A fair whack of them. There must be at least 30 there. At least.
Nothing works for your hair. Give it the best.
That's it. And that's using the crew I've currently got on the Protector. But yeah, I try and go after the higher ones. Can't get as many per hull. But it's a question of what crews am I using? What space have I got below deck? So, how long has he got left? He's got 5 minutes. There's an extract system. Let's bring it home, right? So, let's tell you what, Nuts, right? Let's see if we can do this, right? Work with me and let's see if we can actually do it. You give me a crew. I'm going to put it on the ship, on my most powerful ship, and we're going to send it out there. That's your sweet spot. Mine's 44. Right. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna get the Sanctus off Dock B. Oh, because if you can help me get a decent crew where I can punch higher, I guarantee I'll be using it. I will use it. But I've not been able to find me a crew that can help me kill sufficient number. Use that Janeway crew. What, this? Right, yeah, that's fine. Use this one. Then I've got to sort out what I'm having below deck. Right, it's getting repaired. Right, let's put the Sanctus on because we're going to need the most powerful ship. The BD crew. Right. There's probably certain things I've missed. So you're going to have to remind me, BD crew. So I guarantee that we're not going to need Dane on there. I'll pick you. Right, so Pellier, I've got isolated defense at 45%. And pick Hugh. Where is he? Here he is. Reclaiming lives, repairing my hull by 15%. Yep, I'm on Discord, mate, and I've got it up. So by all means, drop me a screenshot and I'll have a look. And because the one thing is as well, this is not just going to be helping me, it'll help other people as well. So yeah, drop your screenshot on there. Absolutely. But yeah, so it's either a choice between isolated defense or repairing my hull with those particular two officers. Yeah. I mean, nuts, you should know I'm on Discord. Right, so while we're waiting for that, to come in, and then obviously I can. Well, I'll tell you what, right? We're just going to run this particular crew. And we're going to start with a gamble. We'll start with a gamble. We'll take on the 58s first, because that's the closest to my ops level. So realistically, that's what I should be hitting. But the one thing is, I do see is like the Zindi. Don't be afraid to punch down. And to be perfectly honest, yes, you'll kill more hostiles, but you'll end up with a bigger loop. Right, here we go. Pike's Exile. Right. Okay, so we're going to use that particular crew, are we? Okay. So we're just got to wait for the Sanctus to get up there. Let's see what how much we've got in terms of Federation credits. $3,400. Not exactly high numbers. Right, we can get another 5 of them. Right, another message. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, let's give that one a go as well. Right. So, right, let's get the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Gonna have to go after him. Yeah, figures. Ah, bloody hell, wrong one. Wise. Why is the special rift not showing up for me? Great. That's going to be fun. Right, so what we... Okay. I don't understand why the spatial thing wasn't working. If anyone's got any ideas why that wasn't working, please let me know, because I find that one very strange that it wasn't working. Because I've used spatial rips in these before. Uh-oh. Meow. Quick, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Run away! Run away! Right. I don't know why I keep finding the eviscerator around. I really don't. Right, Sanctus is almost here. So have a quick look at the battle log, see if anything actually procced. Yep. Got a load of stuff proc, but nothing actually worked. Right, the eviscerator can go after that. And I don't think I'm going to succeed on this one. Oh, I got it! I got it! Nice. Let's see what loot we actually got for this one. That's not bad loot, really. Not too bad. Not the greatest, but it'll do. No, it was the battle log from the last time taking on a D, but right. So the hijack's taking care of that. Right. So now we're going after a 58 with this particular crew. Okay, I actually won. No, I didn't. I died. I died. Yeah, I barely scratched it. We're just doing that right now. So I'm just making sure that the live streams are alright, because yeah, that's fine. So we went 5 rounds with this one. How many did I kill? I didn't. I didn't kill any. I died. The Mayflower killed me. The first one I went after, it killed me. Right, so right, so everything activated that should have activated. Hugh and Bologna Torres. So Bologna Torres is increasing my piercing stats. I repaired what? 5.6 million hull. No, I didn't. I didn't get one win. That was a level 58. It was a level 58. I didn't stand a chance. And if we actually look at the damage the ship took itself down there, what's that? 5%? 5% damage. That's all I gave it. The one thing is these 50s are 50 plus, are 52 plus are a different kettle of fish. A massive different kettle of fish. So repairing hull wasn't the best idea. So I need to repair ship D. So let's just get that repaired quickly. Place Boimer. No, you didn't send me that. I was taking your first set that you told me before you sent me the screenshots. So let's have a look at the screenshots of what you're giving me. Right. Let's have a think about this, because I'm going to have to jerry rig it, because Pipe Monroe won't work for me. Then again, let's not be too hasty. Oh, okay, that waiting was finished. That's fine. Right, who else we got? So we've got Pipe Moreau and Anorax. So doopy 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 doo. Right, there's Pike. Group Monroe. Don't need that, I'll just do that. Anorax. Below deck. Doopy 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 doop. Tom Paris. And Hugh. Oh, he's up there already, right? So Grush. Right. So this is the crew that you sent me. If this works, I will be shocked. I would be shocked. I mean, based on the screenshots that you sent me as well, that's a tier 10 Newton as well. But you absolutely nailed that 42. Oh. Yeah. Big huge toast. Now I'm following the screenshot that you sent me because you said that works for you. We'll try the other one. Don't worry, we will try the other one. But I'm not holding out hope for them. I'm really not. Ugh. Oh yeah.
You've put everything in the dishwasher.
It's just waiting for this thing to get there. That's part of the problem.
Then you find the new pump action fairy power spray, enabling you to skip the soak, as it gives you the power of an overnight soak in minutes.
Why is that going?
Mission accomplished.
Guys, am I buffering an awful lot? Because I keep looking back at the stream stats and it keeps dropping back a lot. Right, so again we'll go after an explorer.
Being able to do the sport I love, that's what's in it for me.
Okay, so okay, that is pretty good. That did a lot more damage. A lot more damage. Went 20 rounds. Okay, we went 20 rounds. That's fine. Because it just means it didn't get in. But, right. So, right, let's move to... So was it Janeway, Doc, and Paris? Got Paris there, so... Group... Doctor... Oh, for God's sake, I've got ship D out again, Anna. Right. So group Doctor there, Janeway there, and then we'll switch them around. And then below deck, Hugh, Torres, and Tindy. Right. Alright, so I still need Nurse Chapel on below deck. Right, so it's saying for below deck, Paris, McCoy, and Chapel below deck. Right. We'll leave the dock on. Right. Let's try this one then. Right. What I've got in here to claim. I might as well claim that. Don't know why they give us that chest when we don't need those particular officers anymore. I mean, yeah, it's given us a nice little part of transport patterns, but is the falling behind by 45 seconds again? Okay. Right, so let's have a look at this one then. Right, let's not take that one on because that one's already damaged, so that won't be a fair test. We'll go for that one. Nope. Okay. Scopley's crew was worse than yours, Nuts. Scopley's crew is worse than yours. Yours did a lot more damage than this one did. But yours went 20 rounds. This one only lasted 7. That means yours was better. Because I hung in the firefight a lot longer. Now we know. Yeah, now we know. So that's showing me that I can't still hit them with Scopley's crew either. So let's have a slight change. Let's have a think about this one. Right, let's go for below deck officers, and I'm going to take Torres off, and I'm going to take the dock off. And we'll make this one last particular run, because it is getting very late and I've got to be up early. So yeah, and that's part of the problem, nuts. What will work in the 40s is no guarantee it's going to work in the 50s, because the 50s are a completely different kettle of fish. They've got the same abilities, but they pack a bigger punch as well. So we've got to bear that in mind. Bloody 3 minutes to get there. I just had a crazy thought. Wrong one. That one. Oh, half a mil, well, just under 500,000, yeah. So it'd still take a fair whack of kills. The problem I have is the number of officers that I've got available to me would mean so many different combinations to try. I'd end up burning through quite a lot of titanium, and at the minute I need to build that up. I still need another 23 trillion titanium for my Enterprise D. Luckily I can take care of that with Latinum.
Braun's best shave.
Let's mute that for a minute. I am also trying to work to try and get the Sanctus up to tier 11, I think it is, to get that extra officer slot. Right, so okay. And what's my ship doing now? Nope. And let's see how that one did. Yeah, that was still just as bad. So effectively, the only crew that's really worked at the minute, Nuts, is actually the one you screenshotted me with Pike Moreau on an Anorax on the bridge. It's the only one that seems to have worked. But if I get the time, I will start testing out some different crews. But like I said, I do want to save on Latinum as well. Oh, Treasury's on as well. I didn't notice that Treasury was there. Not like I'm going for that one. But 26 million Latinum, that's fine. All ship parts, yeah, grade 4. What was the grade 5 ones like? Yeah, pathetic. Still, 1,400 epic gas. That would have been nice. But this is definitely an interceptor chest because the crystal. So, and a load of repair speed ups. Was there actually any officers with this one? I don't think there was there? No, just diodes and then straight into parts. So, but anyway. So, I'm going to call it time there because I said I do have to be up early and make sure everyone's up in the morning. So thank you for joining me on this impromptu stream. I will try and announce ahead of time next time I do a live stream and start a little bit earlier. But until then, thank you for joining me. I'm Admiral Pegasus. Stay safe, live long and prosper, and I shall catch you on the next one.